Wait, hang on. Gotta start filming. And go.
You can refer to our website at gmhg.org for the specific locations of the 4 lots. I'm also reminded that masks are required for riding the shuttle buses. That's a Transportation Safety Authority, not a recommendation, but a mandate. So that's a federal mandate, fully masked 100% of the time in order to ride the buses. That means nose and mouth fully masked, and that's just the way that it is. There's nothing we can do about that. Second thing I want to talk about are tickets. We have pre-purchased tickets that have been purchased either through the office or most of them on our new website. Those tickets will be mailed to you just as we have in past years. For us, a ticket is a wristband. It also bears mentioning that we will not have the typical ribbons this year, what we call the sponsors ribbons, because they are also a COVID casualty. And so everyone will be issued wristbands of some variety, some color, for our admission to our games. Those people who wish to buy tickets at the gate can still do so, either with cash or at our credit card tent outside gate 1. So, you arrive at the games. The question is, what can you bring with you on the shuttle bus? What can you have with you at the games? How should you dress? All those questions have been posed to us this year. You're welcome to bring folding chairs and blankets in order to secure a seat on the hill or wherever you'd like to watch the games. Our central field area holds the solo piping, the Highland athletics, the sheep herding, the Highland dancing, and the other myriad of things that we have going on. Most all of those things are hosted on the field. The Highland athletics, the heavy athletics, the caber toss, the weight throws. We also will have the pole vault and the broad jump are held on the field. We also have events at our track. We have a 440-yard track that surrounds the field, and we also have events on the track. Our marathon finishes on the track. On Thursday evening, we have the Bear event, which is a run from the intersection at Linville to the very top of Grandfather Mountain.
Take it back to we have the Bear event, because I slipped and hit the tripod.
We have the Bear event on Thursday evening. It begins at 7 o'clock. It's a hill climb, runs from the intersection in Linville to the very top of Grandfather Mountain. And that's a great event. Registration for that event is May the 4th, beginning at 7 a.m. in the morning. And that's a real man-sized hill climb there, I'll tell you. Next thing is appropriate clothing. Well, appropriate clothing to begin with is always your family tartan.
Oh crap, I tried to pan down to see the kilt, but the lens got in the way. All right, sorry. Appropriate
clothing at Grandfather Mountain always begins with your family tartan. Show that family pride, wear that tartan. If you don't have tartan, you can most likely find some tartan merchandise at one of our good vendors, which are located right outside the gate. And we'd love to have you sport tartan during the entire weekend.
So that last sentence again, because there was a gust of wind.
We would love to see you sport your family tartan the entire weekend. Grandfather Mountain is all about the gathering of the clans, and we just love to see your tartan. You'll see people at Grandfather Mountain in historical clothing. You will see them in more modern clothing, Scottish attire. You'll also see a lot of people in t-shirts and blue jeans, and all that is fine. The weather at Grandfather Mountain can be variable. We often have afternoon pop-up thunderstorms. It can be cool in the evenings, so for the concerts you might want to think about a light jacket or a sweater. When the sun's out, it can be quite warm. McRae Meadow is at elevation 4,400, so when the sun goes down, it will be cool. And it's just a wonderful climate, wonderful place to have a Highland Games because of that reason. The second thing I want to caution you about with your clothing is to wear sturdy footwear. The ground at Grandfather Mountain can be rough in places, and so sturdy footwear is important. We don't want anyone to fall, and we want everyone to be as comfortable as they possibly can. The next thing I want to talk about is food and drink. We have quite a collection of food vendors at Grandfather Mountain, everything from the typical Scottish foods, meat pies, haggis, bridies, to pizza, to hot dogs and hamburgers, to waffle cones, to fruit and scones. We have just a great collection of food that's available for purchase in our vendor tents, along with drinks. Everyone is reminded that there are no alcohol sales on the meadow, and